Hey guys, how's your week going? Mine's been pretty frosty. Started last Friday with the snow day. Today we had a late start. And an early out. Because of the weather, the road conditions, you know. So I decided what would be more comforting than a big old plate of pasta. And the answer is nothing. If the answer isn't chili and cinnamon rolls, then the answer is probably pasta. So, just, you know, pro tip there, guys. So right now I'm gonna chop up some of my basil and basil and oregano. I forgot to save the thyme from the garden. So this is just some basil and oregano that I had in the freezer. Another pro tip is if you're keeping your basil leaves in a Ziploc bag, I would suggest that when you take the bag out of the freezer, you don't dump it on the floor, because I lost half of my bag of basil. It's okay. It's okay. We have plenty. I think we'll make it through the cold, hard winter. It might be a little bit of a hardship, but we'll do the best we can. Okay, so these are my tomatoes that I saved from the garden and froze those up last fall. And we'll do about that much. And we'll add in we'll just add all these herbs. They'll be fine. You can't go wrong with basil and oregano. And, of course, a day without garlic would be a day without sunshine. So we'll make sure to add some of that in. Just a little. Just a teeny, tiniest of amounts. Okay. Stir that all in there. I didn't blend my tomatoes last fall, so I'm just gonna run these quick with just a little bit of a blend so that it's a little smoother, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I like to just cook everything in one big pan if I can. So I'll just pour my sauce on there. Now we have to take into account that we also have to have liquid for the noodles, because if you were going to boil it, right? So we'll put about maybe 3 cups of water in there. Usually, you kind of double it, but those tomatoes are kind of juicy. So just like to do it, yeah. So it's, covered up pretty good with the liquid. Take a little spoon here and just give it a little bit of a zhuzh so that it's all together. Woo! All right. And then you cover it with your tin foil. And you bake it in the oven for, I don't know. I guess we'll time it and we'll find out. The oven is set at 350, and we're just gonna cook it for a little bit and check and see when all of the water gets absorbed. and then we'll be back. Okay guys, look, it's all soaked in now. Remember I told you I was gonna keep track of the time? Yeah, I didn't do that. So, you know, my advice would be, you know, if you got time, put it on 350 and just wait until it's done. But if you're trying to make a quick and easy meal, then I would suggest you put it on like 425 because then it won't take as long. Now I'm just going to put this bag of cheese on top and we'll melt that all in. I'll just turn the oven off and let it hang out in there for a little bit until it's all melted down. Okay guys, the cheese is all melted and we've got a 4 cheese butter braid from a fundraiser to eat with it. And if you're wondering about those leftover tomatoes, I'll leave a card so that you can check out my tomato and lentil soup recipe.